many types of incidents nowadays. Maybe the invincible forms of chaos that spread it worldwide because of Satan. Just like he inputs sins to humanity, his corrupt methods and deceiveness. The light bringer has been called the light bringer. Subjects of today, various incidents in all parts of the world, including in religions. There are many types of religions nowadays. There are Mormons, there are Kinkipuri, or some Philippines. There are many hidden death incidents in televisions. Televisions and internets, cell phones, radios are informative and giving various knowledge in our various cultures and perceptions according to our background studies, what we have been through in our studies. According to the Bible, there are many sins that are widespread worldwide, but to the fact that Satan hinders all these activities, or to he bring it light, but the light is not truth. The truth, it's a wolf in a sheep clothing, just like a false pastor, false preacher, a false informant, a false pastor. That's the subject is too wide in various fields of studies. A man cannot be another man in his path, in a daily, in a seconds. So I'm talking about these tragic incidents, the death to one another, the widespread of diseases, many types of fallen angels that surround sins and manifestations, humanity, the perspective, the inspectiveness. Try to see what type of sin we had through. The proud, just like Satan, that's the sin. That's his type of, that's what he is, what he belongs to, his children. So in any matter about this, it's a wide range of studies, and that we are only human. It's to be deceived by those tactics. Well, nowadays we have been through many types of culture, many types of religions that we don't know what that they input to us was young. Then almost has to be a part of the church or religious group, organized government officials, to be in a line of the path that belong to a society. Like you are part of the members of a church, like in Warlock. There are various types of methods includes heinous murders, events leading to false accusations of witness. You know that if you serve Christ, maybe when young man is still young, he doesn't understand what Christ been through or what incidents happened in Israel when but teachings there are more preachers, there are more cunning fallen angels tends to be in a human form, in a seed of demonic interruptions, demonic devices, wicked imaginations, preachers. Well, it's hard to decipher because as a human, we cannot see what type of particular evil, fallen angel, demon, because they are too many. The fact that they are belong, if someone study demonology, and what type of power, what type of sin, what type of criminal, type of organized crime, type of dirty politician, type of dirty human, type of corrupted citizen, type of dirty, corrupt news network, agencies, actors, politicians, pastors, whatever occupations they had, they are still in a form of mystique, mystery, revelation, mother of all harlots, um, in a difficult perception or knowledge. They belong to a detestable practice they have acquired, gotten from the preachings of the pagan idol worshippers. There are many Catholics, Seventh-day Adventists, many Mormons, there are many Muslims, there are many traditional types of knowledge that belong to the society. There are invisible forms of knowledge and powers gotten from them. But there are many cruel devices that been acknowledged and powered from the dark side, a matter of evil conducts that preserve the wickedness. But it's a mystery, Babylon, abomination of the earth. There are many types of churches nowadays. That's why we if we inquired of some of them, it's like a pyramiding structure. Above the Babel is a pyramiding structure. Well, we study the Illuminati structure. There are there's a Babel inside from that. You try to acknowledge the facts or try to dig deeper into the unknown realms of the dark side of the dark worlds, the underground realm that belong not unto human, that cannot comprehend by our own comprehensible knowledge, but our misful conduct tends to react sometimes to the evil spirit, demonic, that causes insanity sometimes. The knowledge that belongs to the Pharmakeia, it's a mystery Babylon too. If you study the Pharmakeia, occult, Satanism, demonology, or the secret societies, or what pagan idol worshippers, or sacraments, traditions they've got, or what of satanic conducts they had when they it's a scary fact that there are real scary games that evolve in history, tends to be unhuman, tends to be creeping. If you by nowadays people tends to be more truth in a fact when they say it in the in eye to eye, but in spirit to spirit it's more incomprehensible. And because it's hard to decipher, it's sometimes, because if you don't have real knowledge in the Bible, or because the Bible is a truth, but nowadays people tends to be more criticizing it because humans tends to be more serious if they, because in a physical form, in a mental form, but in spiritual contact, it tends to be more crucial to explain. What I'm trying to say is, there's a virus nowadays, but if you look deeper into it, it's just like Satan misleading us. You know what is an apple? The poison of apple. He got many methods of virus. He got many types of destructive forces, destructive diseases that he can inflict to humans. Well, if you study, like what I said, the Babylon structure, you study if you are belong to a structure of a false pastor, you study false government traditions and manipulative devices of news. If you are belong to a secret group of criminals, you can threaten the world by your organized criminal if you are subject to be the most, because some people are greedy, some people are don't acknowledge the fact that they got huge sins than others. They tend to be more religious. They try to prove that they are innocent. They try to be knowledgeable in something, to pretend that they have done no evil things in their life, that have then done any wicked things. Look at Christ when he's Christ didn't become the richest, most greediest, like the Pharisees, Sadducees, all the richest pastors nowadays. Look at their churches and look at your house. Look at what money they've got, in all their tactics, in all their knowledge they've studied in the various fields of, in their years of acquiring knowledge and studies. They tends to be more oblivious and mysterious in deceivingness tactics. They try to mind control you. There are many levels of secret societies nowadays. If you are just like me, who saw just only some of those tragic events, I saw some tragic events here nowadays. There are many death incidents in our area due to there are nowadays Duterte is the president, so the drug lords are running him, how to put him into to a oblique position, how to they obliterate him, how to destroy him. Duterte is a Muslim, but he got a rage, he got an outrage anger against, well, I don't know what happened to him, but I heard that their place has been jammed and scrupulize, and their humans was been raped in her old story when he was young. That's his story. So when he's become a president, he cleansed the Philippines by putting some spying on every area located from Luzon to Mindanao. So, but drugs is like a virus too. No, a drugs is a virus too. The sin is a virus. Religious false pastors are inflicting malicious virus in our mind. The news are also, there's a virus also in the news. Doctors and nurses can create virus. Who knows when they belong to an illegal drug trade activities or roots, who are jamming or intruding other childs, or what knows. There's some church organizations are cool. They belong to a drug group internationally. They are members. Maybe they are members of a Vicar of Christ. They are subject in a world of, in a religious biggest mystery in Babylon, like the Vicarious Holiday, a scary fact, a numerical order, an order of Knights of Templar. There are many corrupt methods nowadays that belong to the some sects, an order of sects, SECTS sects, a group by group by group by group. Who knows what they're. But the Bible, we can see in Matthew 23, those sects. We can study that in Matthew 23. If we are not Christ, we cannot imitate Christ we cannot do those 40 days and 40 nights fasting, not eating it. Then after that, then Satan will jump or tends to be Christ or God himself, create his Bible, create his order, create his masonries, create his tactics, can create his devils, demons, evil spirit, or angels to be in a higher ranking position. Then after that, in Gethsemane, they will gonna plot and murder intense an accusation one after another incident of event. That's Lucifer. Whatever malevolent spirit or devil we got nowadays, it's maybe because of Satan too. Well, first time I saw him, I thought he was an angel, but in disguise. Is very subtle in nature and master of all types of demonic activities and invincible. There's an invincible dangers that surrounds the world. TGAOFU, light of this nothingness. Well, to over criticize, it's just a matter of incidents one after another, but those incidents are belong to Satan. The nature of those zombies, the cranberries, what's in your head, zombie. See, zombie are real. If you go to the old haunted cemetery in the old churches, well, I've been victimized there by Satan's various manipulative words. Just like in Genesis 3:1, he got a mouth speaking blasphemy, speaking on his own. He can torment physically. He can torment physically, mentally, spiritually. Look what he did to Christ. He plotted to Judas Iscariot. Look at his children. That's also a Babel and a Babylonic structure. Look at his children, the Pharisees, then the Sadducees, high priest, elders, council, the synagogue of Satan, the elders. Look at the structure. There are structure there. If you study it deeper and deeper to the underworld realm, to the subject of those occupations, what they've got. The battle are not easy. It's too personal when someone mastered the Bible. Satan already mastered the facts and relate it into their own life and make it too personal. The words written in the Bible and they work for it, and they not by words, not by their tongue, not by their profession, but they work is for faith in work, work for faith in works. Faith works always, study the Bible and work for the truth and get a purpose for their life. But some Satan is a master manipulator or can study one subject after another. That's why he deceived Eve, deceived the whole world. And that's like in Revelation 20, and he have been through in the lake of fire because of him. He's a master destroyer of life. He tried to destroy Christ by persecuting him and his disciples, murdering it. Nowadays in TV you cannot see who they murder daily, but there are death incidents daily. How many million people, billion of people nowadays, and how many they persecute and judge. There are death incidents every day in the TV because of Satan is the prince of the power of the air. He can possess mentally, he can torment physically, he can order his demons like what he did to Christ. He can order his sex, his societies, his organized criminal group to persecute one after another because of the preachings of the blood of the Bible. Well, today COVID is a serious disease, but it is also a virus created by the secret societies and those who are above and those who are followers of the 666, the Antichrist, or whatever drug involved structures, people in a government. Maybe because there's a set of procedures. Satan is a master of set up plots. That's why you can see many people, many types of Pharisees, modern Pharisees, Sadducees, modern high priests, modern synagogue, Satan, councils of whatever. There are, if you study the Bible, there are many types of demonological fallen angels unmentioned, but fallen angels had their names, devils. They are, but as a fallen angel and demon, they are their reasons. What if we saw something that is very subject to destructive or sin? It is maybe because of them, because of their nature, because of they fall from heaven and they be a curse to God and seed like Satan into the ground, into the earth, and try to destroy human lives by destroying first Eve, then to Adam, then go to the Revelation, and after that to the story of Revelation 20, who deceived the whole world. Well, subject is almost done, but maybe someone will understand what I'm saying, because the incidents nowadays and the death occurrence are more in a difficult state of matters. It's incomprehensible sometimes and only can detect by spiritual, by knowledge people, those who are the Spirit of Christ or in the biblical knowledge. But in the sense of some only in an eye to eye, ear to ear, they are only subject to. But there are paranormal incidents, demonological and underground events. There are the secretive events. There are secretive murders and corruptive methods. There are underground criminals. There are lived by the flesh and not by the word of God, by not the truth that is in the Bible. They try to twist it every day to deceive others people, like the false prophets and the beast. all those things mentioned in the Bible are a fact to me, because Satan, I have sometimes Satan is trying to confront me by um, with evil words. He's like a paranormal schizophrenic type. Hindi siya paranoid. He tried to observe those disease by me. He got the power to make the devils and demons can create psychiatric diseases. That's their secret. They can first input us in a drug form. For example, there's a drugster in the street being subject a kid victimized. There are many types of setups nowadays. Those criminals in the streets, those trespassers, those in an illegal drug, or those in a false preaching activities, those in a daily scam activities, those in a prostitution activities, those in a gambling activities. There are a lot of they input their mind how to deceive or how to inflict. Um, they had the mind of the demon. It's also a virus like the COVID-19. Many types of virus nowadays, but people, because they are too busy with their own lives and selves, because um, Bible nowadays only believed by those who sometimes they try to believe more or in the religious because there are more proveness. They have been more famed in a TV, in a radio station, by other people, by the secret societies, by the rich individuals. So it's a matter of invisible dangers for these two. Just it's my own observation of the problems that occurred nowadays. So it's up to you how you comprehend it or how you handle the situation in a daily event. If you are not like me, just like that, what I explained, that matters are almost I've been through. I already saw some death occurrence and malevolent forces and those demonic activities, the paranormal incidents, the underground paranormal occurrence, maybe the satanism and demonology is very heart-stealing. Make it can almost murder your life. It almost put you in an inhuman form. You become a super insane when you try to involve with their activities, the occult and the satanism, the detestable practice lives. It's more dangerous because you're gonna be a friend of evil spirits, you're gonna be a friend of devils, you're gonna be a friend of Satan, the fallen angels, and the demonic secret activities in how they will corrupt, how they will make the world to like Noah's Ark. They are like that. They will try to corrupt everything. It's like in Noah's Ark, the Nephilims, like in the book of Jude, like what I said before, they are like the fact that there are, if you read the book of Jude, 2 Timothy 3, 2 Peter 2, the Ten Commandments of Moses, how Satan create the secret societies by by inventing some religious sects, or we can form a groups in a new world order. How we can create a new world order by those in a high ranking positions, like the seven, like that, uh, Illuminati structure, like that, the Rosicrucians, the Order of the Golden Dawn, the Opus Dei. It's very scary because you're not gonna live there alive if you got into their world. Whatever world you want to be involved with, it's not easy to get in there. After seeing such matters, such incidents and events that, that can that can open the eyes of others in the public, it's a dangerous death incidents will occur after seeing those paranormal normal, those high subject or high intellective subjects in uh, hidden books. So good luck every day. So if you want uh, to study the Bible, it's up to you. But first, you have to search the original one, like the King James version, because many will come to his name. The Matthew 24, Matthew 24, 26. That's a true fact. So, ever subject you are trying to study in the Bible, it's a very, you have to dig deeper into it. Maybe it's a subject of old man talks. It's a fact for me. Good luck.